Hi there, it's just from Brand Web Design, and I want to just do up a quick video and talk about Google My Business. You probably have heard about this a little bit. It's a service or tool offered for free by Google. And what it does is it really helps your business improve its rankings in search and also on maps. So this is a really great tool for any kind of local business, small, medium, large, nonprofits, anything where you have a physical location that people might be looking for. And it also just helps, so if people are looking for your particular product or service in their area, you're going to show up in search results better and in maps as well. So just as a quick example here, let me move my video. Okay, so we've got, if I were to search up, for example, my own business name, you'll see on the right here, we've got my business listing. So it'll show any reviews that you have, your address, hours of operation, phone number, if you have appointments set or website, you can do that as well. You see there's a website here and a map. I don't have my personal home address listed here, but if you had an office location or a retail location, you would add that in there. For myself or anyone else who works from home, you might not want clients showing up at your house because it's your private place, but you can certainly adjust the settings on your own account to reflect how you want to be found. So you'll also see if you're logged in, there's this Google My Business. So this wouldn't show up for everybody. It's only visible to me because I'm logged in with my account. And it gives me some options, to create a new post, add a photo, maybe put some reviews in there, request reviews. And if I don't have information in there, there's a little bit more that'll prompt me to do. So let's just go ahead. So if you haven't set up a Google My Business account already, it's really quick and easy to do. The initial setup, you just need to have a Google account, and you go to business.google.com. I already have it in the bar there. And if you already have some locations set up, I've got a couple other business locations in here. You can access them all from one place. So to add a new location, though, you just say to add a location, and if you just have one location, you can add a single location. If you have multiple branches and offices, you can import them. We're just going to focus on the single location today. Okay, and it'll walk you through all the steps, so it's super easy to do. I'll just type in the name here for the business. I already have this business set up, so I'm just sort of going to walk through part of the steps, and you'll get the idea of how to set this up. Okay, so you can put your street address in here. If you deliver goods and customers to your service, okay, you can hide your address if it's not a store like myself. Okay, so it does want you to put. Okay, so you just enter your information there. Okay, and it might say, well, looks like your business might already be here. This has nothing to do with me. It's not even close. So no, that's not me. Sometimes your business might already be there if you've had someone set up your Google My Business before, in which case you might need to get in touch with them to get access to that. It'll ask you a service area. So the areas that you serve, you can serve specific areas. So you can add cities, postal codes, or other areas, or you can set a distance around your business location. So maybe I would set 50 kilometers here. Okay, it'll ask you to also choose a business category. So it might have a hard time finding it. Let me see. Contractor. So just find one that best fits your particular business, your product or service. If you have sort of multiple areas that you cover, maybe pick the most prominent one. Okay, if you have a website, you can add that in here. You can add your phone number as well. I'll fill all that in later. Okay. Now it said it was optional, but in fact, it does want us to fill this out. I'm just going to put my own phone number in here for now. You must put in a phone number or website. So the purpose is for people to find you, right? So if they find you, then they can't contact you. There's really no point in having a listing here. So once you finish that, it'll ask you to verify. I'm going to go back because, again, I already have this business set up for Lot, Tile, and Stone. So once you've set it up, it'll tell you that it's going to mail you a little postcard. So I have that right here. So it'll come as a, you can see this, almost looks like a pay stub, sort of tear off thing. Okay, so it'll be sent to you. You'll get this little postcard from Google, and you can go ahead and open it up. It takes a few weeks, usually, for this to be sent to you. So you'll probably forget you even asked for it by the time it comes, but it's important that once you do get it, you go back, fill out your verification right away. Okay, so turn all the pages off, and you'll see I've got the secure code on here. Okay, and it gives you instructions. It says, hello from Google, verification code that you requested is below. Follow the 3 steps below to finish verifying, and your business will be open for business on Google. So it tells you go to visit google.com/verify-my-business, sign into your Google account, and enter your verification code and submit. So it is really, really super easy to get started. So once you log in, you'll see something like this, verification required. So click on the verify now. And it looks like I'm already verified. Okay, so if it hasn't asked you for a code, then you're all good. Okay, and then you'll see from here, let me move this out of the way again. Oh, and it gives you some interesting stats as well. So you can see that there were 2,365 searches for tile contractor in your area in the last 30 days. That's really good. So you can make sure that you're capitalizing on that and maybe capturing some of that business. It'll tell you too, if you already have some things filled in, it'll tell you how much you need to complete. So maybe add a description is what it's suggesting. Okay, so this is still pending, so it's verified, but it might take a few days. You can also access this from your phone. So if you want to update any information, you can do that anytime. You can create posts, add photos. Okay, so everything is down the left side here. And they've really made a lot of improvements. You used to only be able to really add your address, but now you can add posts. Probably has a lot to do with Google canceling the Google Plus accounts. Okay, if you go into the info tab, you'll be able to change all your business information. Okay, so your business is live on Google. You can view it on search, view it on maps. You can close or remove the listing if you're no longer in business. You can change your service areas, add a business location. You can set your business hours, special hours. So if you're closed on holidays or maybe closing early on different days, you can do that as well. If you ever search up a business, maybe you're looking for the closest hardware store or grocery store, and you'll notice it'll say closed now. This is the kind of information it's pulling in. So Google doesn't know that you're closed unless you tell it, right? So someone has to go and update all of that. Okay, you can add different services, business description, opening date, add photos. You can really make your profile more robust. And those are the sort of things that will show up on the front. So maybe I can view this here, view on search. Let's pull this in here. So you see, it'll sometimes pull in different tiles too. Let me see if I can. It shows me something different on a different tab that I can't switch over to it. So depending on your search rankings too, you might show up in here and you might not. Sometimes it takes a little while, and it could be just because it takes up to 60 hours or a few hours to show up in here. All right. So we'll have to wait for that one to come back. If you don't see it right away, don't be alarmed. The preview for the Google My Business opened in a different window, so I can't share it on the screen here. It won't switch over there. Okay, so we can go back. So you can leave it as is. I would really suggest filling out completely your profile though, adding business locations, your service areas, special hours, your website. If you have a different URL for setting appointments with you, that's a great thing to add in here too. Adding different services. Okay, so you can add different things in here. And you can put whatever you want. Okay, you can add a price if you have one. Okay, your insights you'll be able to view, because this is new, it won't show me, but you'll be able to view how customers search for your business, queries that were used to find your business, where customers view your business on Google, so maps or search, any customer actions. So if they've called you directly from your search listing, requested directions, or visited your website, you'll be able to see all of that. Photo views, photo quality. So filling out your profile is going to give people more incentive to click on your listing in search results. If the more they can see, you have photos of your retail location or your office space, you have photos of your products, headshots even, or your staff or your team. These are really great ways to bulk up your Google My Business listing. If you have reviews, they'll show up here. So definitely go and ask for people to fill out reviews. It'll help you, again, rank better on Google. So Google will see that you're recommended. You can add different users to your account too, so they can manage it. If you have multiple locations, you can manage your locations, your website, photos, messaging as well. So these are all different ways that you can manage your site. What I like about this Google My Business is that I also get emails regularly. Maybe I think it's once a month or every couple of weeks, and it'll tell me some of these stats from the insights. So it'll say how many people looked for web design in St. Catharines, how many people clicked on the phone, how many people clicked on the website, how they found me. And that's really important, because if they're finding me in a different way than I expected, I can then go and tweak my content on my website, or maybe look at it might give me some clues as to what people are actually looking for, so I can better serve them, and again, change up the content on my website to provide them what they're looking for. Okay, so this is a great tool. I'll probably set up another video at another time to go over optimizing your Google My Business profile. And in the meantime, just at least go get that started, because again, it can take a few weeks for you to get that little postcard verification in the mail. So I would suggest, if you don't already have your Google My Business account set up, go do that right away, get started so you can start getting found in search listings.